Welcome to Easy Aliyah, where we turn your biggest immigration challenges into seamless solutions. I am your host, and today we're tackling one of the most stressful aspects of making Aliyah, where you'll actually live when you land in Israel. We'll cover everything from your first night to your long-term home and show you how our remote real estate concierge service eliminates all the uncertainty and stress from this process. The housing reality check. Picture this. You've spent months preparing for Aliyah, your documents are perfect, your flights are booked, and then reality hits. Where exactly will you sleep on your first night in Israel? Where will your family stay while you search for a permanent home? How do you navigate Israel's complex rental market when you don't speak Hebrew and don't understand local customs? This is where most families experience their first major Aliyah stress. You're excited to start your new life, but suddenly you're scrolling through Hebrew rental websites at 2 a.m., trying to figure out if that apartment listing is legitimate or a scam. Here's the truth. Housing preparation is just as crucial as document preparation, but most people leave it until the last minute. Today, I'll walk you through every option and show you how Easy Aliyah's remote real estate service turns this challenge into a celebration. The three-phase housing strategy. Successful Aliyah. Housing follows a three-phase approach: immediate accommodation for your first days or weeks, temporary housing while you explore and settle, and permanent long-term housing that becomes your home base. Most people try to jump straight to phase 3, which leads to poor decisions, overpaying, or ending up in unsuitable locations. Our systematic approach ensures you're comfortable and strategic at every stage. Phase 1. Your first days, hotels versus extended stay options. Let's start with your immediate needs upon landing. You'll typically need accommodation for anywhere from a few days to several weeks, depending on your preparation level and family situation. Traditional hotels offer the ultimate convenience: no setup required, daily housekeeping, concierge services, and usually English-speaking staff. For families with young children or elderly relatives, hotels provide a stress-free buffer period to recover from travel and orient yourself. The downside? Cost accumulates quickly, especially for families. A decent hotel in Tel Aviv or Jerusalem can run 800 to 1,500 new Israeli shekels per night for a family room. Limited space, no kitchen facilities, and the pressure to find permanent housing quickly can add stress. These bridge the gap between hotels and apartments. Places like the Cinema Hotel in Tel Aviv or various apart hotels offer kitchenettes, more space, and weekly rates. Perfect for families planning a 1 to 2 week search period. When hotels make sense. If you're arriving during peak season, July-August Jewish holidays, if you have young children who need stability, if you're arriving for a short house hunting trip before your main move, or if budget isn't your primary concern. Our hotel concierge service negotiates corporate rates and handles all bookings based on your specific needs, timeline, and budget. We know which hotels offer the best family amenities and which ones to avoid during construction or renovation periods. Phase 2. Temporary housing, Airbnb, and short-term rentals. For stays of 2 to 8 weeks, Airbnb and similar platforms often provide better value and comfort than hotels, especially for families. Airbnb advantages: full kitchen facilities, multiple bedrooms, living space, often better locations than tourist hotels, and the ability to live like a local immediately. Weekly and monthly discounts can make this very cost-effective. The hidden challenges. Quality varies dramatically. Photos can be misleading. Some hosts don't allow children or have strict noise policies. Cancellation policies can leave you stranded. Language barriers with Hebrew-speaking hosts. Unfamiliarity with Israeli neighborhoods means you might book somewhere that seems central but is actually problematic. Furnished short-term rentals. Israel has a growing market of professionally managed short-term rentals specifically for new Olim. These are often better maintained than typical Airbnb properties and come with Olim-friendly services. Here's where our service becomes invaluable. We pre-vet every property, verify amenities, ensure English-speaking communication, and have backup options ready. We know which areas are family-friendly, which have good public transportation, and which neighbourhoods to avoid for temporary stays. Understanding Israeli neighbourhoods. Location is everything. Your housing choice isn't just about the apartment, it's about the lifestyle and community you're choosing. Tel Aviv area, the economic centre with the highest costs but most job opportunities. Ra'anana and Herzliya offer suburban family life with excellent schools. Netanya provides beach living at lower costs. Each city has distinct personalities and price points. Jerusalem, the capital, offers religious communities, cultural richness, and government jobs. Different neighbourhoods cater to different religious levels and lifestyles. Beit Shemesh provides a growing Anglo community with lower costs than Jerusalem proper. Central Israel, Modi'in offers planned community living perfect for families. Rehovot combines tech industry proximity with smaller city feel. These areas provide excellent compromise between urban amenities and family-friendly environments. North, Haifa offers lower costs and beautiful scenery. Carmiel and Ma'alot provide small-town living with strong Anglo communities. Great for those seeking quieter lifestyles away from central Israel intensity. Our area specialists have lived in each region and provide detailed guidance based on your family's specific needs, career requirements, religious preferences, and lifestyle priorities. Phase 3. Long-term rentals. The real estate reality. Now we get to the main event, finding your actual home in Israel. The Israeli rental market has its own rules, customs, and challenges that can frustrate even experienced renters. Rental market basics. Most rentals require first month, last month, and security deposit up front. That's 3 months' rent immediately. Leases are typically for 1 year minimum. Most landlords prefer direct contact and personal meetings. References from Israeli residents carry significant weight. The language barrier. Most listings are in Hebrew. Legal documents are in Hebrew. Landlords often prefer Hebrew communication. Property management companies typically operate in Hebrew. This creates a significant disadvantage for new Olim. Cultural expectations. Israelis expect quick decisions. Properties get rented within days of listing. Landlords want to meet tenants in person. Credit history and salary verification are required. Having Israeli bank accounts and references makes a huge difference. Quality standards. What constitutes furnished varies dramatically. Air conditioning isn't standard in all apartments. Storage space is often limited. Parking isn't guaranteed even in expensive apartments. Hot water systems work differently than North American standards. This is exactly why our remote real estate service exists, to bridge these gaps before you even land in Israel. Easy Aliyah remote real estate service. How it works. Let me walk you through exactly how our remote real estate service works, because this is where we truly shine. Pre-arrival consultation. We start 3 to 6 months before your Aliyah with a comprehensive needs assessment. We discuss your budget, preferred areas, family requirements, work location, religious needs, and lifestyle preferences. We create a detailed housing strategy with timeline and backup plans. Market analysis. Our team provides current market analysis for your target areas. We share rental ranges, availability trends, and neighbourhood insights. You'll understand exactly what your budget gets you in different areas. Property sourcing. We actively search for properties matching your criteria. Our team has relationships with landlords, property managers, and real estate agents throughout Israel. We access off-market properties and pre-market listings. Virtual tours and documentation. We conduct professional virtual tours of suitable properties. Our team asks all the questions you would ask and documents every detail. You see exactly what you're getting. From appliance conditions to neighbourhood parking situations. Negotiation and securing. We handle all negotiations in Hebrew and according to Israeli customs. We secure properties with proper deposits and legal documentation. Everything is ready for your signature upon arrival. Move-in coordination. We coordinate key pickup, utility connections, and any required preparations. Your home is ready for immediate occupancy when you land. Home setup and shopping service. We help you purchase everything you need for your home at the right prices. From furniture and appliances to kitchen essentials and electronics, our shopping specialists know exactly where to get quality items without paying tourist prices. Remote property evaluation. What we check. When evaluating properties remotely, our team follows a comprehensive 47-point inspection checklist that covers everything you can't see in photos. Structural and systems. We verify heating and cooling systems, hot water capacity and type, electrical outlets and capacity, plumbing and water pressure, internet infrastructure, and cellular reception quality. Practical living. We measure actual space. Israeli 3 rooms might be quite small. Check storage availability, verify parking situations, test noise levels during different times of day, and document natural light throughout the day. Neighbourhood assessment. We verify walking distance to essential services, public transportation options, proximity to schools and synagogues, safety assessment for different times of day, and community demographics and culture. Legal and financial. We verify landlord ownership documentation, check for any building issues or pending construction, confirm all utilities and city tax statuses, and review lease terms and conditions. This level of detail ensures you never arrive to unpleasant surprises or discover deal-breaking issues after you've already committed. Home shopping and setup. Getting everything at the right price. Once you've secured your perfect home, the next challenge is filling it with everything you need without getting ripped off in the process. This is where many new Olim make expensive mistakes that cost thousands of unnecessary shekels. The tourist trap reality. New immigrants often fall into tourist pricing because they don't know where locals shop. That furniture store near your hotel might charge double what the same items cost in industrial areas. Electronic stores in tourist areas mark up prices significantly for people who need it now. The Israeli retail landscape. Israel has a complex retail ecosystem. Major chains like IKEA, Office Depot, and international brands exist alongside local manufacturers, wholesale markets, and discount outlets. Knowing which stores offer the best value for which categories can save thousands. Quality versus price. Navigation. Israeli-made furniture and appliances often offer better value than imported brands, but you need to know which local manufacturers are reliable. Some categories are worth buying premium, others are perfect for budget options. Our home shopping concierge service. We've spent years mapping the Israeli retail landscape to get our clients the best value on everything they need. Furniture and appliances. Our team knows which furniture manufacturers offer the best quality-to-price ratios. We have relationships with wholesale suppliers who offer significant discounts. We coordinate delivery timing, so everything arrives when you're ready. Electronics and technology. We help you avoid overpriced tourist electronic stores. Our specialists know which items are worth buying in Israel versus shipping from abroad. We handle warranty registration and ensure compatibility with Israeli systems. Kitchen and household essentials. From kosher cookware to cleaning supplies, we know where to get quality basics without the premium prices charged at convenience locations. Bulk shopping strategy. We coordinate bulk purchases for non-perishables, cleaning supplies, and household basics. Buying in larger quantities at wholesale prices can save 30 to 40% compared to small convenience purchases. Delivery and setup coordination. We arrange delivery scheduling so your furniture, appliances, and essentials arrive in logical order. No waiting weeks for a bed while your sofa sits in boxes. Price comparison and negotiation. Our team does the price comparison research and handles negotiations in Hebrew. We ensure you're getting competitive pricing and often secure additional discounts through our vendor relationships. The result? Our clients typically save 20 to 30% on their initial home setup costs, while getting higher quality items and better service than they would shopping alone. Technology integration, virtual house hunting. Our proprietary platform allows you to house hunt as effectively from New York or London as if you were walking through Tel Aviv neighborhoods. Interactive virtual tours, professional 360-degree photography with our specialist providing live narration. You can walk through properties and ask questions in real time. Neighborhood videos. We create custom neighborhood tours showing your commute route, local amenities, shopping options, and community feel. You'll understand the area's personality before you arrive. Live streaming. For properties under serious consideration, we offer live streaming tours where you can direct our specialists to show specific details or areas of concern. Document portal. All property information, photos, lease documents, and communication is centralized in your secure portal. You can review everything with family and make informed decisions. Budget planning. The real costs. Let's talk about real numbers, because housing costs in Israel extend beyond just monthly rent. Upfront costs. First month, last month, and security deposit typically equal 3 months' rent. Add broker fees, typically 1 month rent, legal fees for lease review, and utility connection fees. For a 7,000 NIS monthly apartment, you're looking at 25,000 to 30,000 NIS upfront. Monthly expenses. Beyond rent, add our Nona city tax ranging from 500 to 2,000 new Israeli shekels monthly, utilities averaging 500 to 800 new Israeli shekels monthly, building maintenance fees, and internet cable services. Hidden costs. Parking might cost extra 200 to 500 shekels monthly. Storage units aren't standard. Air conditioning electricity during summer can double your electric bill. Window coverings often aren't included. Our financial planning service calculates your total housing costs and ensures your budget accounts for all expenses, not just the advertised rent. Timing your housing search. Timing is crucial in the Israeli rental market, and getting it wrong can cost you significantly. Peak seasons to avoid. July, August, when North American Olim arrive and Israeli students move. September, when the school year starts. March to April during university semester changes. During these periods, prices are higher and availability is lower. Optimal timing. October to December offers better pricing and availability. January-February provides motivated landlords and good negotiation opportunities. Lead time strategy. Start your search 2 to 3 months before arrival. Secure temporary housing first, then permanent housing. Never rush permanent decisions due to temporary housing pressure. Our timing strategy ensures you're searching during optimal market conditions and never making decisions under pressure. Family considerations. Kids, schools, and communities. Housing decisions for families involve much more than just the apartment itself. School districts. Israeli school districts are geographic. Your housing choice determines your children's school options. Some areas have waiting lists for popular schools. Anglo-friendly schools are concentrated in specific areas. Community integration. Different neighborhoods have varying levels of English-speaking families, religious observance levels, and cultural integration approaches. Some areas are very Anglo-heavy, others are more integrated with Israeli society. Practical family needs. Consider playground access, pediatrician availability, kosher shopping convenience, and Shabbat walking distances to synagogues. Our family specialists help you balance educational opportunities, community fit, and practical convenience to find the optimal solution for your children's success and your family's happiness. Single professionals and young couples. Different priorities. If you're a single professional or young couple, your housing strategy differs significantly from families. Urban living, Tel Aviv city centre offers the ultimate urban experience with nightlife, cultural activities, and career networking. High costs, but maximum opportunities and excitement. Commuter communities. Living in suburban areas with good public transportation to Tel Aviv provides better value while maintaining access to urban opportunities. Shared housing. Some young Olim choose shared apartments or co-living spaces to reduce costs and build social networks immediately. Flexibility priority. Younger Olim often prioritize location flexibility to explore different areas before committing to long-term communities. Our advisors for young professionals focus on balancing cost, career development, social opportunities, and lifestyle preferences. Common housing mistakes that cost thousands. Let me share the most expensive mistakes we see people make when they try to handle Israeli housing alone. Rushing permanent decisions, signing long-term leases without understanding neighborhoods. Many families end up breaking expensive leases and starting over. Ignoring summer cooling costs, choosing apartments without proper air conditioning or windows facing west. Summer electric bills can shock families unprepared for Israeli heat. Overlooking parking. In many areas, parking is premium. Some families pay an extra 500 shekels monthly for parking they assumed was included. Misunderstanding. Lease terms. Israeli leases have different terms than North American ones. Some families discover they're responsible for maintenance they expected landlords to handle. Currency timing. Not planning for currency fluctuations when making deposits. Some families lose thousands on unfavorable exchange rates during their deposits. Our clients avoid these mistakes because we handle every detail professionally and explain all implications before you commit. The easy Aliyah advantage. Real success stories. Let me share how our remote real estate service transforms the housing experience. The Miller family from Chicago. They were terrified about finding family housing in Ra'anana before their August arrival. We secured a perfect 4-bedroom house, negotiated 2 months free rent, and arranged summer camp enrollment for their kids, all while they were still in Chicago. They landed to keys, functioning utilities, and a community welcome packet. Sarah, tech professional from San Francisco, needed a modern apartment near Tel Aviv, high-tech corridor with specific amenities for working from home. We found an off-market property in Herzliya, negotiated below asking rent, and included high-speed internet installation. She moved directly from hotel to her perfect apartment. The Goldberg retirees wanted a quiet neighborhood in Jerusalem with walking access to English-speaking synagogue and medical facilities. We identified an overlooked gem in Katamon, secured a garden apartment, and connected them with the local community before arrival. These aren't lucky exceptions. This is our standard service level for every client. The hidden value of professional service. Here's what our clients tell us. We thought we'd save money by handling housing ourselves. Then we realized we would have made expensive mistakes, wasted weeks of stress, and still ended up with a worse outcome. Professional housing service isn't just about convenience. It's about access to better properties, superior negotiation outcomes, and avoiding costly mistakes. When you're moving your entire life to a new country, housing uncertainty is the last stress you need. Post-arrival support. We don't disappear. Our relationship continues after you get your keys. The first month in a new Israeli home often brings questions and issues you couldn't anticipate. Immediate support. We help with any move-in issues, utility problems, or landlord communication. Our team remains your advocate for housing-related concerns. Community integration. We connect you with local services, recommend reliable contractors, and help you navigate building management relationships. Future planning. Many Olim want to move after their first year as they better understand different areas. We provide ongoing market updates and handle future moves. Technology and transparency. Through our housing portal, you have complete transparency into our search process. You see every property we evaluate, understand why we recommend or reject options, and track all communications with landlords and agents. Real-time updates keep you informed without overwhelming you with details. You make decisions based on complete information without having to manage the complex logistics yourself. Getting started. Your path to housing security. Ready to eliminate housing stress from your Aliyah? Here's how our remote real estate service works. Initial consultation. We start with a detailed assessment of your housing needs, budget, and timeline. This consultation helps us understand your priorities and create a personalized housing strategy. Market preparation. We provide comprehensive market analysis for your target areas and budget ranges. You'll understand exactly what's available and realistic for your situation. Active search. Our team begins actively searching properties and scheduling virtual tours. You review options from the comfort of your current home. Securing your home. We handle negotiations, legal review, and securing your property. You arrive to keys, working utilities, and immediate comfort. Most importantly, you have peace of mind knowing that housing professionals who understand both North American expectations and Israeli realities are ensuring your success. Closing. Your new life starts with a home. Making Aliyah is about building a new life in the Jewish homeland. That new life needs a foundation, a place where your family feels safe, comfortable, and excited about your Israeli adventure. Housing shouldn't be a source of stress, uncertainty, or expensive mistakes. With Easy Aliyah's remote real estate service, you can focus on the meaningful aspects of your transition, learning Hebrew, building community connections, and planning your career development, while we ensure you have the perfect home waiting for you. Your first night in Israel should be about celebrating your arrival, not worrying about where you'll sleep. Let us make sure it's a celebration. Visit our website to schedule your free housing consultation, and let's start planning the home that will anchor your successful Israeli life. Because your dream life in Israel begins with a place to call home. Thanks for listening to Easy Aliyah. I'm your host, and remember, the right home makes all the difference in your Aliyah success. We're here to make sure you find yours. See you next time.